ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਨਿਮਖ ਏਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸੀਲ ਹੋ। ਨਿਮਖ ਏਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸੀਲ ਹੋ। ਜਿਸ ਕੋ ਪੂਰਬ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਗਏ। ਜਿਸ ਕੋ ਪੂਰਬ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਗਏ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਸਭੇ ਦੁਖ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੇ ਜੇ ਆਵੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੱਥ। ਸਭੇ ਦੁਖ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੇ ਜੇ ਆਵੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੱਥ। ਜਨਮ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਸਫਲ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਸੱਚਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਥ। ਜਨਮ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਸਫਲ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਸੱਚਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਥ। ਗੁਰ ਤੇ ਮਹਿਲ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਮਤ। ਗੁਰ ਤੇ ਮਹਿਲ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਮਤ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਉ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਏ। ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਉ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਏ। ਇੱਕ ਸੁਬਿਨ ਸਭ ਤਨ ਹੈ ਮਿਟਿਆ ਮੋਹ ਮਾਏ। ਇੱਕ ਸੁਬਿਨ ਸਭ ਤੰਦ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਮਿਟਿਆ ਮੋਹ ਮਾਏ। ਇੱਕ ਸੁਬਿਨ ਸਭ ਤੰਦ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਮਿਟਿਆ ਮੋਹ ਮਾਏ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਨਿਮਕ ਇੱਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ, ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸੀਤਲ ਹੋਏ। ਨਿਮਕ ਇੱਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ, ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸੀਤਲ ਹੋਏ। ਜਿਸ ਕੋ ਪੂਰਬ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਗਏ। ਜਿਸ ਕੋ ਪੂਰਬ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਗਏ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਸਫਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਸਫਲਾ ਕੜੀ, ਜਿਤ ਸੱਚੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ। ਸਫਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਸਫਲਾ ਕੜੀ, ਜਿਤ ਸੱਚੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ। दुख संताप न लगई, जिस हर का नाम आधार। दुख संताप न लगई, जिस हर का नाम आधार। ਪਕੜ ਗੁਰ ਕਾਢਿਆ, ਸੋਈ ਉਤਰ ਅਪਾਰ। ਬਾਹ ਪਕੜ ਗੁਰ ਕਾਢਿਆ, ਸੋਈ ਉਤਰ ਅਪਾਰ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। My name is Rupinder Chima and ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ University of Birmingham ਦੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਤੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ। This is Farman Singh Sidhu,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
the President of University of Birmingham Sikh Society. Farman, how's the atmosphere like today?
Atmosphere is brilliant. This is literally not even the peak time yet, and there's massive queue as you can see behind. Atmosphere inside is brilliant. You've got beautiful Naam Simran playing as well, and it's you can tell just by how many people are helping out and the way everyone's working together. Just a fantastic atmosphere.
What are the benefits of doing a Langar on campus?
Benefits. Well, firstly, the benefits for people in the Sikh society themselves. It just brings everyone together, shows how the Sikh community at University of Birmingham works, and it's not even just at University of Birmingham. We've got people from other universities as well, and it's just fantastic to see so many people here working together. Obviously, benefits to the students. They can see just what Sikhism is about. At the end of the day, this is prachar for Sikhism, and them seeing what we do at the Gurdwara, every time we go to the Gurdwara there's Langar, they can see that, they can understand the whole purpose of the Langar.
How different is it from last year, do you reckon?
Last year, I think a lot bigger turnout this year actually, and I think it's just because so many people have come and helped out and they can see just how big it is this year.
I mean, there's a huge queue. Like last year, I did Seva a lot all throughout. Last year I was here, and the queue was not this much. It was a lot last year as well, but because like more, freshers have come by, and it's getting longer and
It's
longer.
nice weather as well today. Luckily, it isn't raining. It was chucking it down yesterday. But yeah, beautiful weather today, and I think obviously that's God's doing. He's given us beautiful weather for this Langar today. And he's given us a lot of people have helped, and that's everything down to Maharaja's Gurpurb.
Now we are here with some of the students from our uni. This is Aman, Sunil and Jaspreet. How are you feeling the atmosphere today? How do you feel being here?
Well, at uni or just the Sikh thing?
The Langar thing.
The Langar, yeah.
It's really good.
It's vibrant, it's nice. It shows people that it's representing who we are as a community and as a religion.
And you see
And it's-
a lot of different groups of people coming here, so it's bringing
Yeah, it's bringing people together.
Yeah.
It's informing people.
and what Sikhi is all about
yeah,
as
exactly,
well.
that's it.
You're third year, right? How was it? How is this today's longer than it was last year and the year before?
I think this year it's better inside.
Yeah.
I think the decoration displays.
Have you been
I had a look at the Facebook page.
Oh, okay, cool.
Does look really good.
And the last year was pretty busy as well, though.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
people
fun.
do come. Yeah, exactly. It's got a nice atmosphere to it.
Can you see like the different ethnicities, religions,
Oh, yeah.
races here?
You can see it straight away from the queue. There's so many people that are here, and it's a brilliant way to bring awareness of Sikhi outside to the world.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, they don't know, like, we wear turbans, and that is our sign. And this is a way of showing people why we're wearing turbans, what religion we are, who founded the religion. It's brilliant, and the fact that you've done it in the first semester really helps
Yeah.
everyone else to know.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll bring in some new members into the society as well.
Definitely.
I think that's one of the main benefits of this kind of event,
Yeah.
to kind of introduce the culture to the whole community. Just tell people what Sikhism is about.
How long have you been in the queue for?
We've been here for not long, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how popular it gets, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Now we are here with two freshers, first year law and first year accountancy. This is Amrit
Sasrika.
and Harkamal.
Sasrika.
This is your first year here. How do you find Langar? Your first Langar.
Well, it's not what I expected actually. There's a lot of people turning up. The queue goes around quite a bit, doesn't it, as well? It's really good. I'm enjoying it at the moment.
What about you? This is you're from Derby. This is your first year here. How do you find Langar?
No, enjoying helping out. It's been a really good experience. See a lot of people come down as well.
Will you definitely come next year?
Definitely, yeah.
ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ ਨਿਮਖ ਏਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸੀਤਲ ਹੋਏ ਨਿਮਖ
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. And now we are here with former president of Sikh Society, Rajinder Singh Andev. Rajinder, how do you think Langar is like this year? What's the atmosphere like?
As you can see, there's so many people here today who come around. It's not only just people coming to have Langar, but it's also the Mat Sevadas who are here. It's just absolutely intense. As you get, the queues are huge. Everybody's coming. They're learning about Sikhi. They're learning about the 5Ks. They're learning about the gurus and learning about what Mata Kivi did in order so that Langar for today. It's amazing. It's really good atmosphere. It's really enjoyable as well to be here and see so many people involved. It's really good.
I mean, it's only 12 o'clock. Do you reckon it gets more and more every year? More and more people coming in every year?
Every year the marquee is exactly the same size as last year. Every year the marquee stays the same size, but it just seems to be getting busier and busier. I mean, we've got more Sevadas and everyone's running around, serving Langar and keeping themselves busy. It's really nice to see actually, and I think every year it's just getting bigger and bigger, especially as more people are finding out about Langar on campus. They're just all coming and all enjoying the atmosphere.
What about the decorations? What do you reckon? The decorations, do they, reflect Sikhi?
We got blue. The blue's reflecting the royalness, and there's orange as well. So yeah, it's definitely reflecting Sikhi. If you look around, we've got all the posters at the back. I don't know if you guys will be able to see those at one stage. They've been brought here by bus today. And not only are they really interesting, got all the interesting information, they're really accessible for people to see and learn about Sikhi and learn about Langar.
Any final messages you'd want to give to people?
Just hope that everyone who's come here today has enjoyed it and taken something away about Sikhi and about Langar.
Thank you so much,
Thank you very
Rajinder.
much.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
जन्म पदारथ सफल है जे सच्चा शब्द कथ
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Now we are here with Lewis, the second year. How do you find the atmosphere of Langar?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's the best lunchtime I think I've had this year. Yeah, really good.
Great today?
Yeah, great food, great experience. I've never done anything like this before. Yeah, really good.
Are you going to definitely come next year, third year?
Oh, yeah, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Lewis. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Now we are here with last year's president, Resham Singh. Resham, how different is it from last year? What's the atmosphere like?
It's a really good atmosphere this year. I think it's a lot more buzzing. It's got a lot busier quicker this year, which I think is good. And yes, it's nice to see a lot of people, so outside communities, like people you don't see every day coming to help. So yeah, it's a good atmosphere today. Langar is always amazing. Especially for us. Like a lot of people think, oh, it's for the Sangat of university, but even for us as a society, it's so important.
What about, like, do you reckon, like, every year it gets more and more people coming?
Definitely, I think every year it improves. I mean, from last year, I can probably name about 15 things just looking around the marquee that have improved. So every year, if we keep improving and get better and better and better, we're going to get more and more people involved. And that's the key. We want Langar to get bigger. We want it to be more refined. I mean, already you can see just the process of how things are working is a lot smoother than last year. The marquee looks a lot better. Everything's sort of improving, and that's what we want. Every year, we want it to get better and better and better. So making Langar bigger and better, and hopefully, showing the university what we can do. Definitely, it's active. It's not me sort of preaching to you saying what it is. It's not, it's quite a soft, relaxed way to do it. And I think a lot of people will come here and learn something more than you would if you just talk to them about it. They're feeling it, they're experiencing it. And that's what Sikh is about, really. It's all experience. It's not about, me telling you, oh, this is Langar, come and enjoy it yourself and take part.
Any final messages for people?
I guess just a very big congratulations to current committee for doing such a great Langar and doing it so early. And yeah, best of luck for future Sikh societies around the country, I guess.
Thank you. I'll definitely get an interview with you from Rajinder.
I think that'd be nice.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
एक सुबिन सब तंद है सब मिथ्या मोह माय एक सुबिन सब तंद है सब मिथ्या मोह माय लख खुशियां सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियां पातशाहियां हे सतगुरु नदर करे निमक एक हर नाम दे मेरा मन तन शीतल होए निमक हर नाम दे मेरा मन तन शीतल होए जिसको पूरब लिखिया तिन सतगुरु चरण गए जिसको पूरब लिखिया तिन सतगुरु चरण लख खुशियां पातशाहियां हे सतगुरु नदर
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Sikh society. I mean, this is just one of many events that we do, but this is our biggest event of the year. In terms of turnout, I mean, we expect about over 1,000 students, not just Sikh students, any student to come just to see how Langar works and the whole purpose of Langar. And I think it's really exciting to see so many people come and just learn about exactly what Langar is about, and not just about Langar, but it's also about Sikhism. And it's a really good opportunity for students to learn exactly how Langar works, Sikhism works, and like I said, it's really exciting event today. I think in general, the Sikh society, our aim is to show how the Sikh community works and integrate as well with the wider community, not just do prachar of Sikhism, but integrate with the wider community, help with seva. And this is one of the biggest bits of seva we can do, and I'm really pleased that it's worked well today. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
दुख संताप ना लगई जिस हर का नाम आधार दुख संताप ना लगई जिस हर का नाम आधार बाह पकड़ गुर काटिया सोई उतरे अपार बाह पकड़ गुर काटिया सोई उतरे अपार
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We've got Banji Rajveer here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name's Rajveer Johar. I'm a third year sports and exercise science student.
Hello, Rajveer. How are you finding this event so far?
It's really good. It's my last one, and I went to the previous one, and it's really a good way to promote Sikhi to this university because, obviously, as a small society, we try to advertise as much as we can what we're about, and this Langar on campus is it's a good idea. It's a very good idea.
Do you think it's really, you've obviously seen, this is your third one now that you've seen. Do you think it's built up over the years?
Definitely. I think the actual Sikh society is built up so much that we've got so many sangat here to actually volunteer, help out and do some seva, which is very good for the society as well.
What do you think are the benefits of doing something like this on a big scale?
It's getting the whole university involved. Yeah. So from such a small society to getting everybody involved, people want to actually learn about Sikhi.
Do you think that, you recommend other universities to do exactly the same?
Oh, definitely. It's our flagship event of the year. We get 2,000 plus people, so other universities in Birmingham should definitely do this to promote Sikhi.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
जे सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियां पातशाहियां जे सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियां पातशाहियां जे सतगुरु नदर करे
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I've got two girls here from the University of Birmingham Sikh Society. Just introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Louisa. Hi, I'm Nikita.
You're both first years, yeah?
Yeah.
And what are you studying?
Medicine.
Medicine, all right. How are you finding this Langar on campus this year?
Really good. Do you mean the tent?
Yeah.
Okay,
The whole event.
It's been really nice to see loads of different people joining together and all coming together and eating some amazing food on the floor.
Yeah, it's so nice. I love the fact that there's so many people that are involved in seva, which is like, it's really important to do seva, and I love the fact that I could just come down and just ask if I can help out, and they let me, and it's so nice. I think everyone appreciates the lovely food. It's very homey to have Indian food around. It's a very...
When you're at university, you don't really get that home food.
No, especially when you live thousands of miles away. It's a lovely event. I'm so glad that there's such a nice Sikh society here. It's just such a nice feeling.
Really nice to hear. What do you think are like the benefits of having such a big event like this?
Just sort of raise awareness so everyone sort of knows what this is all about, because I personally didn't know much about it, so now that I've been here, definitely.
It's the same thing. I think it's just like to make people aware of the Sikh culture and just get people who aren't involved in them, encourage them to come and get involved, because it's something so important, I think, for all young, old, everyone to get involved in. So it's really nice.
And this is you're both first years, aren't you?
Yeah.
So have you ever seen something as big as this, or something. Obviously, your first year at university, so it's really nice. Must be really nice to see something this big, the whole community working together.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe they've funded this and they've prepared all this food for so many people.
Who made the food?
Made food. Well, there's two Gurdwara, one Tividal Gurdwara, to Sikh temples. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So two Sikh temples, one in Tividal, one quite locally as well, Soho Road. So they've put a lot of preparation into this, and they've given all this food for free so that we can give it to all these students. So it's very, very nice for them to do that.
Absolutely amazing. It's so impressive. Like, I bet people appreciate it so much. It's so nice.
I'm so glad you two appreciate it. Thank you very much for interviewing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
भारत सफल है जे सच्चा शब्द कत गुर ते महल प्राप्ते जिस लिखिया होवे मत गुर ते महल प्राप्ते जिस लिखिया होवे मत लख खुशियां पातशाहियां ते सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियां पातशाहियां ते सतगुरु नदर करे
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I've got two students here today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mike. And Ali.
Ali. Are you both third years, aren't you?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
How are you finding the event this year?
Oh, it's really good this year. The food's fantastic, everyone's really nice, and no queues.
Yeah, it's evolved from, I've been for the last 3 years, it's good. It's really nice.
So over the 3 years, like, how do you feel it's picked up in terms of...
Yeah, manage it really well. Everyone gets in and out really quickly, and food's given to you, everyone's very polite. Yeah, it's really nice to have this sort of thing.
You're informed quite a lot about like Sikhism and things like that. But
so have you picked up anything about Sikhism, learned a bit more over the years?
Everyone seems very generous, which is quite nice.
Do you understand the whole purpose of it now, why we do it, or?
Yeah, to an extent. I've got to read the leaflet, but.
No, that's fine. So, the reasons why we do it is because when you go to the Sikh temple, the idea is when you come to pray or whatever that there's something there to eat or whatever. It's just so people are catered for when they go to the temple, and it's a similar sort of thing here. And we just want to give back to the University of Birmingham community. Obviously, they've helped us do a lot of stuff for the Sikh Society. Have you ever been to any Sikh Society events? Or? No. This is our flagship event. What do you think are the benefits of having an event this big, something like this?
Well, it brings loads of people in.
It brings community together and everything.
Like everyone I know today at uni is you're going to Sikh temple, Sikh tent today, get lunch and stuff like that. So
really handy also having a massive marquee on campus. All right.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, thank you very much, lads. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Now we are here with two second-year law students. And Praman, how do you find the atmosphere today?
Yeah, it's great. It's good to see so many diverse people around. I think it's really raising awareness, and only good things can come from it.
Did you come last year?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's a lot busier this year. A lot busier, which is always good to see. But it's good. It just lets people know that we're here and and what we stand for. So yeah, it's great. It's great.
It gets busier and busier each year, doesn't it? It gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I've only been here for 2 years at the university, and it's incredible how big it's become. I think it's largely on behalf of the Sikh Society just trying to raise awareness of all the different subjects. For example, we had an announcement in our law lecture, and I see a lot of my law peers around who have turned up. So yeah, it's great.
Any messages? Any final messages you want to give?
Besides, please do read the literature. Again, food is great, by all means enjoy, but we really want you to take away what we're about from all of this. And if we can do that, then I consider it objective achieved, so to speak.
Thank you so much, Farman. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Now we're here with another second-year law student, Luke. Luke, how do you find the atmosphere here today?
The atmosphere is really comfortable, really nice and easy. Everyone's really polite and really friendly. Being a Christian, it's always nice to be welcomed into a nice different atmosphere and get to know different cultures from different backgrounds, and it's always great from last year to this year, and for many more years to come it will always be a great success. So well done to University of Birmingham Sikh Society. Continue to do the good work.
Do you reckon, you came last year, do you reckon it gets more and more,
I definitely think the popularity just keeps on going, and the more diverse it becomes, people get aware of the Sikh faith itself and the committee members. I think people really enjoy it, and it's a great chance to socialise and get to know people and get to know the religion. But yeah.
I mean, I've asked that question to everyone and they've all said it gets more and more popular. Like next year it's going to be packed.
I don't know how you run out of food or not. I'm just like, so many people come.
Like last year we ran out of food. Last year we didn't know what to do. We had to serve it with bread. So.
No, I think people can respect that you can't really estimate how many people will come. But it's always great to have that kind of outcome that there were so many people, you ran out of food, because at least you knew you did your job at the end of the day.
Yeah, it just gets popular and popular. People love it and it creates more awareness.
No, definitely. Like I said, you got all the posters and leaflets going around. Foreman, the great president of University of Birmingham Sikh Society, and great relationships between students from different cultures.
Thank you so much, Luke. Okay, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
लख खुशियाँ पातशाहियाँ ये सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियाँ पातशाहियाँ ये सतगुरु नदर करे
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. And now I'm here with all three of the president, former President Rajinder, last year's President Resham, and the current President Farman Singh Sidhu. Guys, how did you come up with the idea of Langar on campus? We had it in February, November. Where did the idea come from?
I think, to be honest, when you're president, it's sort of been a tradition for a long time to get Langar. Boss, who helped us a lot with sort of the displays and things, when they were in uni, it sort of brought up, I guess, with them, and this is being passed down. So I think if you're president, if you're in a Sikh Soc in Birmingham, Langar is the main thing you've got to do. And as you can tell, that's the reason why we do it. It's amazing, and it wasn't really an idea. I think it was just sort of passed down, and it's it's almost like a duty, but it's not really a duty. That we want to do it, and we want to pass it down and keep it going.
Rajinder, you got Committee of the Year award from the Guild. What about you?
Well, for us, obviously, again, Langar on campus was the signature event. I mean, it's just the way that it's organised. Like Resham has already politely said, boss, fantastic throughout. Not only with the displays, but also with the whole logistics of the event, making sure everything runs smoothly. I mean, it's been going on at University of Birmingham now for over 15 years. It's over the 15th or 16th Langar on campus. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. It's a very strong tradition of University of Birmingham. So it's something that which we carry on, and we traditionally do every November. We try to get it around the time of Guru Nanak's Gurpurb, try and get it around the time then, and it's just really nice to see so many people here. Yeah, and I think the reason we came up with it is try and expose Sikhi to the student community, because otherwise you don't really know much about Sikhi. People will be here today and they'll be thinking, oh yeah, we learned a little bit about Sikhism in school, and she did a little bit at the 5Ks, and then today is just a bit of a refresher, find out what's going on, learning about Sikhi, learning about Guru Nanak, learning about everything which came on, and also learning a bit more which they wouldn't know about as well, such as about Mata Kiwi and how Langar came about.
What about you, Farman? Like the idea of Langar, what do you think?
I think it's a really good idea, just to show how the Sikh community comes together to help with the seva. I mean, we've had a really good turnout this year in terms of people coming to help. It brings all the freshers together. It's a really good opportunity to bring the freshers together. And again, it shows, it's a bit of prachar for Sikhism. It shows exactly what we do, the purpose of Langar. And I don't think they won't get that anywhere else. And it's a good way for them to just learn a bit more about Sikhism that they wouldn't already have known about.
Sikh Soc president, because you're all being president, obviously. You got titled the best president, Rajinder. Like, how did you come about being president? Like, why be Sikh Soc president, basically?
I think you have to sort of have a passion for it, I think, at the start. And I think I know with me, and I guess I kind of know with Farman too, that I sort of walked in, went to Sikh Soc, just loved it and thought, I want to get involved. And I think from there, you see that when you are Sikh Soc president, you really do make a difference. Organising Langar, doing your every week events, it's like a home away from home for people. It certainly was for me. And I think that, at the end of it, during it's tough and you have your ups and downs, but at the end, I was almost in tears because I missed it so much. And I still do. So I think it's one of those things where you really have a passion for it and then you really express that through being a president and, making things happen, really.
What about you, Rajan?
I just came to Sikh Soc every week in first year. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the mixture of events that we do, so the mixture of the social events and also the sort of more religious or faith-based discussions and talks that we have. And not only was it good to see that people were learning about Sikhi, but the passion which people had. And I thought if I wanted to be president was to carry that forward. And if I had the chance to do it again, I really would. I really, really would, because I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
What about you, Farman?
Well, I'm seeing the good work that these two presidents have done in the past. It really inspired me to become president and, just carry on the flame. I think I've probably done a fraction as well as these two have done. But I really, really enjoyed it, and one of the main reasons I did it was because it is so much seva for the Sikh community within University of Birmingham. Like Resham said, it's a home away for home for a lot of these people. They don't really, other than Sikh Society, they don't really get in contact with a lot of Sikhs. They might not even have any Sikh friends on the course, so it's a really good way for them to just socialise with other Sikhs, and really, really do enjoy it. And when Resham says it like that he was crying afterwards, I don't want to, I just want to do this forever, really.
Any final messages, guys, for the viewers and all the people here?
I guess a big thank you for everyone who's came to Langar campus this year, and I guess a big congratulations again to Farman's committee for just putting on such an amazing Langar.
Fantastic, yeah. Thank you to everyone who's helped, including Boss, everyone just to come along today, all the Sevadars, it's been great. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you to all the freshers that have got involved, everyone at the university that have allowed us to put on such a great event, Boss again, the Gurdwara that provided the Langar, and of course Sikh Channel for helping to broadcast this to the whole nation. So it's fantastic Sikh Channel have come, and all the Sevadar that have come to help, it's really, really good.
जी का खासा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह
जे सतगुरु नदर करे लख खुशियां पातशाहियां जे सतगुरु नदर करे